What's up, guys? I'm Tim Gettys. This is Game Over Greggy himself, Greg Miller. What just happened, Greg? Was that your Harley Quinn? You were looking like Harley Quinn in the water.
In the water when she's falling?
Not in this trailer, in the last trailer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so like you be Joker and I'll be Harley.
Yeah. We're so good at this.
This is what
Anyway,
we call
Suicide
reenactment.
Squad trailer 3?
Technically 2. If you're joining us months from now, this is a reaction to trailer 2, which is really trailer 3, but they don't count Comic-Con as trailer 1.
That was teaser.
Exactly, which is stupid. It was really, it was a trailer.
This
was good.
is the MTV Movie Awards 2016.
There you go. The Rock and Kevin Hart introduced this.
They're doing stuff.
They are doing stuff.
So this happened out of nowhere. We didn't expect to do this reaction.
No.
But we're about to. We just watched it excessively, a couple times. How many times do you watch it?
Well, I watched it, just watched it for fun 3 times, and then the one time with the frame by frame, and then going back and cross-referencing the old trailers. And here's what we're going to do. You just be quiet for a bit. Here's what we're going to do. DC Comics. Warner Brothers. I know it has been a rough few weeks for all of us with the Batman v Superman stuff. Still enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. He did not enjoy it. A lot of people didn't enjoy it. A lot of people did enjoy it. We're getting dangerously close to knowing too much about this movie again. You need to fucking stop. Don't get me wrong. I'm still excited for Suicide Squad. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed this trailer, but I have more notes that I'm combining with old notes, and I feel like I'm starting to piece together the whole movie, and somebody needs to be stopped.
So that implies that this trailer gave away too much.
It didn't give away too much.
A certain Batman being shown?
We knew Batman was going to be in it.
We knew he was in it.
Now, do we know that Batman was going to have an underwater breather where he would jump off and go underwater and do stuff? No. Do we know that that's probably the present day stuff, and that the other stuff when he's holding up Harley is probably post day, the old stuff from when he's chasing Joker? We knew they were going to catch. Mm-hmm. We knew that. We assumed that was how Harley would be apprehended. Yeah. You see the Joker taking off. Of course, you saw the other reacts we did over on GameSpot with the rewinds and stuff like that. And when Joker's in the nice outfit, not the tux, the nice outfit, the white jacket, and she's in the sexy dress, and she was doing the boom, 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 boom thing. That's all in the same thing. I hypothesized. They run off in the purple car. Batman's chasing
the purple car, looking hot though. With Batman on it.
Oh yeah, gets on the purple car. Batman gets Harley out of it. That's when he's got her knocked out. Puts her in the Batmobile, takes her Arkham or whatever. But then ends up at Belle Reve. Now, a lot of people yelled at me last time around about my pronunciation, but I pronounce it the Smallville way, and I thank you very much for recognizing that I'm a Smallville fan. People who recognized it. 10 years of Smallville. That's me.
There you go. So, Greg, I want to let you know what I thought of this trailer.
Lay it on me.
I thought it was excellent.
Good.
They're just fucking rolling with it, man. They can do no wrong at this point. I was a little worried. The first half of this trailer, I was like,
What part didn't you like? You didn't like the guy from Newsroom? His name? David Harbour, who I loved in Newsroom, and I'm happy he's in this.
Didn't do anything for me.
What are you talking about? He mentions Superman in the first 5 seconds of the trailer. Awesome, thank you. We have a universe.
That worked out so well for everybody. So, all right. Again, when everybody that watched our reacts was on my ass about my thoughts on the music, my thing for Suicide Squad is the exact opposite. I think the music fits it very well. And I think that music is the easiest thing to set the tone for anything visual, right? Yeah. And there you go. This movie, Suicide Squad, so far, it's dark as fuck, but it still feels fun because of the music.
Are you worried about the reshoot stuff they talked about?
No, whatever, dude.
Thank you.
We'll see when
I do.
That happens.
I'm going to attribute it to Scott Bromley. I'm not sure if it was him or not anymore, but I'm pretty sure it was him who said in response to somebody's tweet about the they're reshooting, they're putting funny stuff in. He says reshoots happen all the time. Don't worry about it. Which I know, and I'm not worried about it, but they're making a headline out of it because of the Batman Superman stuff.
It's an easy
That stuff didn't look
clickbait.
like new reshoot stuff in it.
No,
and it looked good.
Exactly. So the reason I'm saying I didn't love, it's not that I didn't like, I just didn't love the first half is because the song they were using is by Grace featuring G-Eazy, You Don't Own Me, which it's a pop choice. That's the song that's popular on the radio right now, which is a weird choice for such a dark movie, especially one that the previous things we've seen have Queen and all that,
rock.
which gives it a nice here we're at.
Yeah.
But then the second half kicks in, you get Ballroom Blitz, and I'm like, this is what Suicide Squad is all about.
Sure.
I'm all in. And then you start seeing the things where they use the gunshots as drum beats and pulling out the swords and stuff. It was perfect. Yeah. Fucking perfect. Love it.
Great.
Biggest compliment I can give this trailer. You're talking about it giving away too much. I still think there's a lot to give.
I think there is, but when you are Greg Miller and you frame by frame it, and you're like, okay, here's Rick Flag and what was it, Alpha One going into Enchantress's apartment, and they kick open the door and there's mud all over the wall, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna go in the bathroom. They go in the bathroom, I'm like, oh, this is when she sank into the tub from the last trailer. And then they show a little bit more of her inhaling the stuff, getting possessed, which is all, of course, a callback to the original teaser. Like, I'm on top of this.
See, I'm talking to somebody that, I mean, I've done those
You're
things
on
too.
these trailers with me.
I know, but I don't remember it in that way because I'm not like you, Greg. I'm a very different person.
I just updated my doc from the old rewind.
All right, so because here's my thing. These trailers have done a really good job of making us give a fuck about a bunch of people we don't give a fuck about by tying them to Harley Quinn.
Sure.
Right?
She's the main character.
But I like the fact that over the last couple trailers now, each one kind of gives moments to different people. This is the first time we've seen Pyro?
El Diablo.
Okay. This is the first...
Jesus.
This is the first time we see El Diablo get his like moments and shit, right? And then last time it was, I don't know any of their fucking names. Bazooka Boy, what was his name? Bamboo Man? Australian guy?
Oh, Captain Boomerang.
Captain Boomerang.
Bazooka Guy is what you came up with.
Boomerang.
Bazooka Guy, the guy who uses boomerangs.
Whatever. I don't fucking know.
Did he have a boomerang bazooka?
Did we see him use a boomerang at all?
No, of course not.
Then no one knows that, Greg, except for you.
They know it. He's got a scarf. He drank a beer. Anyways, he had a great moment with Katana this time,
the thing I like is they're giving a bunch of moments to different people in these trailers.
Yes.
And I like that it's fleshing out the team, so by the time we do watch it, we'll at least have some frame of reference for all of it. I also enjoy that I thought all the jokes were going to be used up in the last trailer.
Which was one of the rumors, remember, that they said that the reason they were doing, not they, but people said the reason the reshoots were happening is because every funny moment was used in the last trailer.
I know, man.
Clearly not.
Clearly not. I'm still not entirely in love with Harley Quinn in the same way that I think I could have been, but we'll see.
What don't you like about her?
I don't know. It's not that I don't like it.
She's like, I've been told I'm very vexing or whatever. That was funny. That was a funny joke. She's funny.
I don't know.
Funny.
I think Harley's hard to nail. It's easy to do. It's hard to do perfectly.
Okay.
That's my thing. She's doing great.
You're going to leave that theater and you're going to love her.
We'll see. And that's right definitely a chance.
Here's what I want to talk about. We're in the White House Situation Room again. Amanda Waller, guy from Newsroom. They're talking it all out. This, of course, is the room where Enchantress had showed up in the last trailer, where I pointed out, why is she there? Stuff like that. Want to point out she wasn't on the screen behind Amanda Waller. She had the rest of the Suicide Squad up, not Enchantress still. Because there's still debate over, is she the villain of the movie? No one's 100% sure what's happening here. I also want to call out Slipknot. Slipknot, of course, the character everybody thinks is going to die.
Popular band in the 90s.
Also true. Dumb then, dumb now. Rumored guy to die first. Because you don't see we see in this trailer they're injecting you in the neck. You assume they're putting the bomb in there. That if you go rogue, they blow you up. Everybody says Slipknot's the one to get hit right away. But if you remember in the last thing we did, the last trailer 1, I talked about the fact of, oh, there he is. We thought he wasn't there, but I couldn't spot him in the helicopter this time around. Somewhere else. Couldn't spot him in the helicopter, and he wasn't in the bar. And also, he shot his grappling hook and then shot into the sky, like shot up with the grappling hook, and it looked really dumb. So I hope they kill him if that's all the budget they can put in. If they were like, this is the coolest we can make Slipknot, it's like, he just goes, nope, fucking kill this guy immediately.
I like that bar
give me a frying pan, I'll kill him. Yeah, the bar scene was really good. You hope that pans out well for everybody, except Slipknot, of course.
The water joke was funny.
The wish joke? Oh, water joke, because he's a fire guy, of course. Yeah. I thought the standout moment for me, like you're talking about in the trailer, was the end with Deadshot going back and forth with El Diablo. Yeah. Psyching him up. Psyching him up. The whole thing of like, I was just trying to get you there. We're all right?
Yeah. That was
I liked it. I also liked Harley's choreography in the fight. Like, when we're fighting all those like weird bubbly black guys, not the race, but like they're all black, you know what I mean? They're the mud creatures or whatever, for lack of better thing. When she like her and Karana's the guy and then turns around and is like shooting behind her.
Cool. No, it's definitely gonna be cool.
This is what other things I caught. All of Deadshot stuff, his gun and his thing say, "I am the light." On all of it here, written on his gun as well. Harley, which I really like, because she's crazy, of course. Because like one of the I thought cool moments in this trailer is like expanding again on, we've brought you all of this desert place, all the military here, here's what's happening, and then they give them all their stuff back, and you see them all, like, you see Deadshot's going through his stuff, and then Harley, of course, puts on her clothes, which everybody's like
40 seconds in the trailer.
That was a funny moment too. But I like that her gun on the chamber, it alternates between love and hate.
Oh, that's
kind
of
like pulling off petals off of
it. Right above, like below her belly button, but above
Lucky You.
Yeah, it says Lucky You.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I cut you off. Right below her belly button, but above her what?
I'm happy you cut me off, Greg.
Suicide Squad.
It's cool. I'm excited for it.
Now, here's my question. As somebody who was let down by Batman v Superman, did that affect you at all for Suicide Squad?
Absolutely not. Okay. This movie's different. This movie, it's standalone, and it's going to be... All right. So right now you're telling me, Greg, that this movie is a bunch of people I don't care about. that I now have a chance to care about, as opposed to Batman vs. Superman, where I already have a predisposed thing going into that.
Sure.
You're telling me that this one already is funny and more lighthearted and what I'm looking for from these type of movies. You're telling me that there's Harley Quinn in it and that's cool? I'm
also
sold.
Killer Croc.
And also Batman. And also Ben Affleck's Batman.
Yeah.
So all the things that I like.
Don't hang your hat on that. I think we've seen the 2 scenes he's probably in.
Whatever.
Okay, just letting you know.
I mean, I don't need more.
I don't want you to be one of these people who comes out here. That wasn't enough Batman in this movie.
That's not me.
I didn't like Wonder Woman's theme.
That was a fucking issue. I'm not alone on that. It's such garbage. Ladies and gentlemen, this video has been brought to you by Casper. If you need a mattress, you should go to casper.com/kindoffunny and use the promo code kindoffunny. You can get $50 off any mattress. Now, Greg.
Yeah.
How big of a deal is that?
That's a great deal. Who doesn't need a better mattress?
Well, because the biggest thing is mattresses, way more expensive than you'd ever think. I remember having to buy my first mattress and I was upset.
I sleep on Steimer's. She just left it here like an idiot.
Well,
now I have it.
If you ever had to get a new one,
I go to Casper.
You should do this. So we're talking $500 for a twin size mattress, $950 for king size. That's a deal. Most mattresses I've seen, they're over $1,000. I'm like, you can get out of here. You can get right out of here.
Is this the one with all the crazy technologies and the foams?
Let's see. No, it has
Shout
latex
out to PS,
foam.
I love you.
Yeah, there's 2 technologies.
Read it.
Latex foam and memory foam. They come together for better nights and brighter days. They have just the right sink, just the right bounce.
Does anyone ever give you critiques on how we do ad reads?
No.
All right, cool. Because that was the one when I read that on PS I Love You, I couldn't stop laughing for 5 minutes. Because they're like the fusion of cool technologies. I'm like, what?
I mean, it's exactly.
But people today tweet me about the goddamn mattresses.
You don't know that you need them in your mattress until you have them. Greg.
It's true.
And then you're good. So if you need them, if you want a mattress made in America, which obviously you do, you can go to casper.com/kindoffunny. Use the code kindoffunny. It'll be a good old time for everybody. Save $50 on some mattresses. What type of bullshit are you about to do, Greg?
No, I'm just ready for the outro.
Okay, hit me with the outro. I wonder what it could possibly be. Until the next DC-related trailer comes out. See you later.
It's good. It's a good song.